personality types can make or unmake a meeting.
It is important for every meeting or a meeting in general to reach a conclusion or decision on each of the agenda placed before it for discussion. However, it is worthy to note that there are different group of people that attend meetings, and today we look at some personalities at meetings. Today, we just want to focus on 4 people at meetings and how we can tackle them when we find them. At any meeting, one is likely to meet some or all of the following personalities, and the ability of the chair to handle them with tact and diplomacy ensures a successful meeting. You are bound to meet first, not in any particular order, but since we are centering on 4, Mr. Sunshine. He is a happy fellow, but one who can be a nuisance. He jokes, laughs, and normally a friend to all. He normally prefers to give the impression that he is or he has some special relationships with the chairman and makes little jokes and glances to the chairman for what he says, and with everyone, and particularly what the speaker says, even if he has a contradictory view. You can deal with such person by making sure that he does not turn the meeting into a circus. Control him by taking note of his funny statements, which are quite serious, as though he has made a profound remark, and ask him to explain it. Make no comments, but let silence hang in the air, and then say crisply, "Well, shall we get on?" We must not waste time for such people. Well, shall we get on? We have more to accomplish. The second person today is Mr. Persistent Latecomer. Usually, such members are late. In fact, any member can occasionally and unavoidably delay and perhaps arrive late for meetings. A wise chairman or chairperson will ignore this, especially when the member has informed him or her beforehand. But there is no excuse for the habitual latecomer who can completely disturb a meeting with a loud and dramatic entry and smilingly apologizes and makes his or her way to his or her seat. Usually, he or she wears noisy shoes, opens their brief, and extracts some papers. At the same time, whispers to other members, just disintegrating the meeting. Now, to treat such a person, you have to be tactful, though it shouldn't be in a friendly manner. Make no such remark as, "It's all right, we have not been going on for a long time." Stop all discussions. Do not acknowledge his apology except with indifferent stare. Wait in complete silence until the offender has fully settled in his seat and given you his attention. All right. Then get on the meeting by saying calmly, "All right, shall we get on?" Another person we are bound to see in meetings are generally called Mr. Wolf. This person is quite quarrelsome, tries to intimidate and antagonize every speaker. This person quarrels with his or her neighbors a lot. What you do is you stop all discussion at once, give the person a stare closely and coldly, address him by name, and in ensuring silence, ask him to repeat what was said or what he said. You summarize his remarks his or her remarks. You invite comments from members if it so demands. Then the meeting carries on. If Mr. Wolf repeats his or her behavior, so in this case, if you are a woman, you'll be referred to as Mrs. Wolf. If Mr. Wolf repeats his ill-mannered behavior, calmly but firmly rebuke him or her, in this case, where you are a female. You will be backed by the members who will be delighted at your firmness, particularly those who have suffered in the hands of the wolf. Yet another personality worth looking for at meetings is termed or can be termed Mr. Ferret or Mrs. Ferret in the case of females. So Mr. Ferret kind of personality is the fact finder, the ardent seeker of the truth. Normally, he constantly asks for information, much of which is known already by the rest of the members. He distrusts the views or suggestions of others. What you can do is you do not allow him to prevent discussions or decisions from being reached. Answer his questions and then firmly remind him of the business on the agenda
and the need to complete it.
Treat him as you will for all other members with courtesy and care, but give him heed only for a short while. So today we discussed Mr. Sunshine type of personality, Mr. Persistent Latecomer, Mr. Wolf, and Mr. Ferret. Our next edition will concentrate on the other personalities at meetings. So you know yourself. If you found yourself among these personalities and there is a desire to change, please change, because we need meetings to be carried on effectively. Thank you. Do subscribe to my channel and let's learn more. Share your views. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
An effective meeting embraces the views of everybody. For a meeting to be effective, it must achieve its purpose, whether the purpose is to make a decision, create new ideas, or enhance team building. So it also needs to be cost effective. And these decisions and solutions should be arrived at as fast as possible. Yours truly, Trendy Up Accessories and Services, is into bead accessories, fascinators of any kind, hats, millinery in general, bead bangles, waist beads, brooches, ties, sale of assorted bead types on order, accessories and jewelry, grooming, decor, training. Please contact the numbers on it. I urge you and I encourage you to seek God always. Praise God, seek God, worship God, trust God, and thank God.